Welcome to What-If-Mon, the channel where we look at Pokemon and ask, what if? So, what if countries were Pokemon? Today, we're looking at England, Scotland and Wales. First up, England. Here's Rosamore, the knighted Pokemon. Fossil records show that this grass steel type Pokemon was once much larger and roamed across almost half the world. It is now found only on one small island, having lost most of its former territory to other Pokemon. It was the Pokemon of choice for knights due to its regal manner and steel plating, which made it the ideal companion on the battlefield. The Rose mane can be either white or red, and there is a fierce rivalry between the two types. Its signature ability, Royal Guard, means that if this Pokemon is in your party, all party Pokemon take 5% less damage from physical attacks. Next, we have Scotland, and I actually have two Pokemon for Scotland. The first is Boveheart, the brave Pokemon. This fighting normal type Pokemon is the natural enemy of Rosamore, and can mainly be found patrolling Hadrian's Wall. Its face colouring is designed to scare off and intimidate enemies. Should an enemy be spotted, Boveheart will inflate its chest and let out an ear-splitting racket from the pipes on its back. This will bring any other Boveheart in the area to assist, while warding off all other Pokemon that can't bear the sound. With its signature move, Mooney, Boveheart turns its back on the opponent and approaches them backwards. This confuses and enrages the opponent, preventing retreat and limiting the opponent to only damage-dealing moves. This does, however, lower Boveheart's defense for one turn. Our next Scottish Pokemon is Crimlock, the ginger Pokemon. Crimlock lurks in Scotland's mist-shrouded lochs, its serpentine neck craning skyward to survey both land and sea. Its tartan-marked underbelly is a symbol of ancestral pride, the different colours and patterns marking which clan they belong to. It often exhibits an unusual behaviour around humans visiting the lochs. It approaches the visitors and repeats the words, "Tree Fiddy." Pokemon professors remain baffled by this behaviour. At times, Crimlock has been known to grow aggressive when not receiving the response it wants. At this time, there is a great risk that it will headbutt the visitors, an action locals affectionately refer to as a Crimlock kiss. Its signature move, Strong Accent, confuses the opponent. Each time the opponent is too confused to attack, Crimlock's attack rises one stage. Finally, we have Wales. The first stage of this Welsh Pokemon is Slam. This Pokemon spends most of its time frolicking in the grassy valleys. It is often friendly to any female trainers it meets, but it is oddly skittish around male trainers. It is considered a weak Pokemon, with little means to defend itself, but when left with no other choice, it will charge opponents, slamming into them with its hard head. This often does as much damage to the Slam as it does to the opponent. Slam then evolves into Shagon, the protective Pokemon. With its newfound dragon typing, this Pokemon is no longer weak and helpless. It is fiercely protective of weaker, vulnerable Pokemon, and it will not hesitate to intervene if it thinks a Pokemon is being abused. Rather than making its home among the Slam, it lives higher up in the hills, where it can keep a watchful eye on the valleys below. Its signature ability, Misandry, means it gets a boost to physical attack and special attack stats when fighting male Pokemon. So, which one was your favourite? Let me know in the comments below.